Hey, here's a couple of notes. James Von Prague, the fake who goes around saying he can contact dead people, was supposed to be here Friday. He canceled, claiming he has a scheduling conflict.
Oh.
See, I thought that his people had gotten out of control there.
Yeah.
I was going to ask him about my dad. I want him to contact my dad on the air.
Artie, I see your father.
Is there an AL here?
Yes!
AL.
Yes!
Someone's trying to get word to you.
Oh! What's he saying?
He's saying don't drink so much.
Oh. That's him. That's my dad.
What?
Yo, I'm there. I was psyched for that guy to come in.
Who would you try to contact?
Well, anybody that I know that's dead, but, it would have been fun. Like, how's he going to get the headphones over that big white hair, you know what I mean? Like, he wears that big wig, you know what I mean?
James Von Prague canceled for Friday.
Oh, that sucks, man.
Yeah.
That guy's, he's the truth. He can do it.
See, there's a believer.
He's scared.
There's two guys that can do it, him and the John Edwards dude.
You believe in both of them?
Yeah.
Good for you.
Stupid.
No.
You don't really believe that, do you?
Yeah, I do.
No, come on.
I'm serious.
You're not that dumb.
There's something going on there. Something.
Oh, there's something going on there, but it's not contacting the dead.
I'm not saying that he knows everything that's going on. I'm saying that this.
All right, get out of here.
I'm saying he's the real him and the John Edwards.
You make me lose confidence in you when you
the
talk
moment
stupid.
you think he's okay, he comes out with something like that.
Start thinking he's part of the team.
And I don't want to sound sexist here, but a lot of the people who believe it happen to be chicks.
Yes.
Oh, they are. Yeah.
They are.
And if a guy like that tells you when you're with your girl, forget it. It starts
Well,
big
She starts
discussions.
looking for the stuff. Right?
Let me tell you something, man. I went on a vacation with Beth.
Yeah.
And she's into that, astrology. And,
As is Dana.
right, as is every friggin' woman on the planet. Believe me, Robin, too. She's a broad.
Please.
So, come on. You've had a few readings. I know that.
Sure, but do I take them for anything? No.
So, who knows? So, anyway, I'm sitting there, and Beth says, I'm going to go get a reading. They had some kind of,
Fortune teller.
fortune gypsy, and she's supposedly the best. Like all the other women go up to her and go, oh my God, I heard you're having a reading with, Mistress blah, blah, blah.
She's the Babe Ruth.
Yeah.
Why is this woman at a resort?
She was like, oh my God, everything she says comes true. It's unbelievable.
She should be at the White House.
She goes, and she's like really one of the good ones. That whole rap. So Beth tells me she didn't want to tell me she was going because she knows I get freaked out by that stuff. Like, I just think it's the biggest con,
right.
and it's really...
But you're afraid of it as well.
No, I'm afraid of people's reactions to it. Criminal. It's criminal.
Crazy.
To do this. Mm-hmm. I'm afraid of how serious they take it. So, anyway, she goes, comes back, isn't talking about the reading. And I know right away something's up. What happened at the reading? Well, you don't believe in this kind of stuff. I'm not going to tell you. It's fine. Come on. I swear I won't react. I laugh at that stuff. Tell me. Well, she says we're not a good match, and here's why, and the moon and the sun, and I said, I have to. I'm going to go. She goes, where are you going? I'm going to go punch that woman in the nose. So she goes, no, you can't. Don't punch her in the nose. I said, look, I got to go say something. I'm going to go. I said, let me go at least and get a reading. I want to get a reading.
Yeah.
So she said, no, because I know you're going to say something to her. I go, no. I just want to hear the reading. I want a reading and see what she has to say for herself. And I might voice a few opinions during it. So it led to a huge fight because I want to go get my reading now. Because believe me, I would have told that woman off. 1, 2, 3. I would have said, how dare you, you criminal. And she takes like $200 for the 45 minutes.
200.
Oh my goodness!
Well, that's how you know she's the best.
Well, she's the best because of that.
She's the best at getting your money.
200.
200. Like the best. People wait months.
At the most, that should cost $25.
Thank you. At the most, 25 is too much.
No, I mean that's extravagant.
Yeah, I mean, imagine in a real world, in a world that made sense, someone comes up and goes, "Listen, I have some cards here. I'm going to turn them over and tell you your future." And you take them, you lock them in jail.
Right.
That's the real world I live in. Yeah, they should be in prison.
Maybe they were right to burn those people years ago.
Yeah, I mean, oh, you're a witch? Okay. Come over here. I'm going to tie you to a tree. And I'm going to burn your ass.
What I need is, I need your day and I need $200.
No. I need your hour.
Your hour.
I don't have her day.
Day, hour, minute, and I'll give you $3.50 for the two of you.
I have her month and her year. I don't have her day.
I gave him the day, and then he said he needed the hour.
Yeah.
He always needs something.
Thanks, buddy.
Well, I don't have an hour because when I was born, evidently my mother says they wrote the wrong hour on the birth certificate.
When you were born, time stopped.
Evidently. But she doesn't even know when I was born. Nice way to pay attention.
Well, she was probably a little woozy.
How often do you have a baby? 2 times in her life. You think she'd pay attention to when it came out?
But did they give drugs to her?
Yeah, but you know what? Find out. Snap out of it. I mean, if you see the birth certificate's that wrong, walk up to someone and say, well, what time was he born?
Where was your father? He could have been noting the time.
He was at work.
He was at work when you were born?
Yeah, he kind of I guess then they called him and he showed up and he wasn't there.
Wow.
See, I have my exact minute and everything, and I've had these people, some people are, especially in California, who are into this astrology stuff, they ask for the minute and everything. And
Give me your minute, Artie.
Right, and I tell them, and then they go, that means you're depressive.
Yeah.
Well, they're right.
What was your first guess? The fact that I'm at a bar at 2 a.m. drinking by myself.
And you're overweight.
Yeah, and I'm got a bet on a game with Virginia Tech.
Right.
All right, we got to take a break. We'll be back right after these words. Yeah, I haven't read email in about a week and a half, which is not good. I like reading this stuff. Here's one for Artie. I missed Artie last week so much. Artie, you fat load, I love you, but not in a gay way. So that's very nice.
How does a man determine if it's gay when he starts to love a man?
When the other man's a fat load.
Fred, I see a lot of it just says here, all of Orlando misses the show, all of San Diego misses the show, and all of Pittsburgh misses the show. How do you determine that?
It's basically every email that usually comes in from very few say anything to the contrary. It's like, and what can we do to find you on? Can you stream on the internet? Can you come back to another station? It's basically the same letter in each market from tons of people.
We got a lot of nice mail. Howard, please keep talking about the horrors of the Bush administration and what they're inflicting on this country. You have the ability to reach so many people and make the voters realize that we must get Bush out of office. I'm sorry for the trouble you are currently experiencing. Thank God you see the reality of what our country will face for 4 more years. I am confident that more Bush supporters can be turned if the facts are continually laid out in front of them. I know that you have enough influence to make a difference in this election. Thank you for all of your hard work that you put into entertaining and informing us. I love the show and listen every day. Now, about 80% of the letters went like that. 20% say, shut up already and talk about boobs. No more politics.
Well, you will get those.
Right.
Talk about boobs until you go away.
Here's a guy who talks about the practices of right-wing religious groups and their emailing practices. These people need to get a life. My company had been bombarded with emails from these lunatics at work in the past because we provide services to Ford Motor Company, who was sponsoring Will and Grace. Because Will and Grace was supposedly encouraging homosexuality, they were trying to pressure Ford to cancel their advertising with Will and Grace, so they sent out a ton of mail to everyone associated with Ford. And you have no idea how many kooks get organized behind this stuff and how much free time they have. And all of the forces that are for us don't have time to organize. I mean, we don't care that much.
Well, you're just viewers or listeners. You're not organized.
Yeah. These guys just spend all day writing emails and having meetings.
If you like to watch something or listen to something, you just expect it to be there. You don't expect to have to vote for it.
Okay. A lot of people thought Casey was dangerous after yesterday's show.
Well, I've thought that for a long time.
Howard, I hope you have something for Casey to do if and when you get kicked off the air. This nutcase will stalk you and the staff to no end. You can tell just by listening to him talk about his high school stalking days. Howard, Robin, Gary, Fred, Artie, run as far as you can, change your phone numbers, move if you have to. He's a time bomb just waiting to strike some poor, unsuspecting victim. And by the way, F the FCC.
Yeah, does he know where anybody lives?
Yeah, I reinforced my wall and door.
After yesterday's talk?
Yeah.
Yeah, Casey was telling us a story about how in high school he stalked some chick.
Well, this was in college where he ripped down the door and the wall.
That's a different chick. There were 2 different chicks.
Yeah. must get to you.
Yeah, he's a nut.
I wrestled the gun from her.
Okay. Here's a question for you, Howard. I want to know how Jay Leno's show is going to be able to make it if you leave the airwaves. Where will he get his ideas for new bits for the show? Yeah, he's got a couple of writers over there that just regularly steal anything funny from the show.
Well, they'll have to start listening to something else.
And Jay ought to get his head out of his own ass and listen and see where he's getting his material from. Maybe he'd feel a little guilty. But that question can't be answered right now. By the way, we were talking about George Bush's SAT scores, and Bush got like a 1206, which isn't horrible, but if anybody knows the truth, you can't get into Yale on a 1206.
Right. What does it usually take? The average is what? Around 14-something?
Oh, 14. You got to be somewhere up in the 1500s to even get considered over there.
Really?
Unless you had some unusual ability, like you were a great artist or a great musician or something, something that would...
And Bush doesn't seem to be any of those.
Well, he has a great dad.
Hey, Howard?
Yeah.
Jason was just telling me the average for Yale, the average SAT score is 1490.
Yeah, that's what I thought. It was
That's the average.
514.
My God.
That's 1490 to me is 1500, and that's the average.
Well, you know why it's only 1490? Because they have to let people in like George Bush.
Yeah.
They'd really only like to let you in if you got 1500 or better, but the laggards like Bush, who has a dad who can get them in, they bring the average down.
By the way, the caller yesterday said that Bush beat Al Gore on his SATs. That's not true.
And Clinton, he said.
Gore scored at a total SAT of 1355, and his verbal was 625, and his math was 730.
So there.
Clinton's scores, just to solve that, seemed to be harder to acquire. However, the dude was a Rhodes Scholar, and you know and I know, Daddy can't buy you that honor. To get a Rhodes Scholarship...
Oh, he didn't have a daddy.
Right. Yeah. To be a Rhodes Scholar, you would have to earn that. So, we're not talking about a brilliant.
Yeah, Clinton's daddy was, I think, a drunk. So.
And by the way, I don't always think that a guy has to have high SAT scores to be a great president or a great businessman or a great anything. It's just, you got to be honest and say, I got into Yale and I got into the National Guard because of my father, and I owe everything to my dad. I didn't earn it myself. That's all. Be honest.
And then to walk around saying, see, students do succeed. Don't be ridiculous. You didn't succeed despite your C average.
Right. C students succeed when your dad is, George Bush Sr.
Especially nowadays, a 1206 gets you into, like, a Delphi or something.
Right, but, he's acting as if he pulled himself up, even though he was a C student. No, his C is see my dad.
Yeah, I mean, his C was, I bankrupt as many companies as my dad puts me into, and I still have a cushion. I get to own baseball teams because of my dad, and then they pay me millions because of my dad.
Yeah, I start out as the president.
A C student doesn't trade Sammy Sosa.
Right. Thank you. Okay. We know Martha Stewart's going to end up in a prison camp in Danbury, Connecticut. Mel Gibson's father heard Martha Stewart was going to prison camp, and he said, I didn't even know she was Jewish. I'm glad they grabbed her.
She almost got away.
This prison isn't so bad. They got dorm rooms, and they got bunk beds, and they got TV lounges, a law library, a track, a gym, Pilates, yoga, dance exercise, and aerobics. Yeah.
Hey, I'll go there.
Exactly.
I've been looking for a place like that.
Pilates?
And I don't have to work to get there?
No.
They won't teach Tai Chi in prison. Did you know that?
Why is that? Because you'd, take out the guard or something?
It's considered a martial art, and they don't want Martha Stewart learning Tai Chi because she'd turn into Jackie Chan and tear the place up.
Yeah, she'd make the Great Escape or something. It was funny. She had to go to see her probation officer yesterday.
Yeah.
And they said, she wore a matching black outfit. So it was like, when she goes to jail, it'll be all about the clothing.
Yeah. So they're going to put her in jail. I don't know. O.J. walks free. Sometimes I don't understand how Tommy Chong is in jail and O.J. walks free.
It happens.
Well, you're comparing apples to oranges.
I guess.
I mean, Tommy Chong really didn't even commit a crime.
No. He was selling bongs. Wow. But he wasn't nice to the judge, so the judge taught him a lesson.
The Tommy Chong thing is just awful.
No.
I mean, he's still in jail. He'll probably do more time than Martha Stewart.
I was watching more crap about Mel Gibson, He makes an anti-Semitic movie to please his Nazi father. And he walks around like he's the most happy-go-lucky, down-to-earth guy there is.
He's forgiving us.
Yeah. I saw him on the Jay Leno show. He goes, I forgive these people who criticize me. Wasn't that nice of him? He forgives them.
Yeah, thanks.
Oh, thank you, Mel. That's great. And Jay just goes right along with it. And then there's a whole wonderful, fun thing about how Mel Gibson makes practical jokes on the set, and
he's a real practical joke. It's fun.
He puts on a red clown nose while he's directing to loosen people up, and it showed him with the red nose on, and what a wonderful guy he is.
Isn't he great?
He puts on a red clown nose while he's directing the crucifixion.
Yeah. Well, it lightens the mood. Actually, a lot of times instead of a red clown nose, he wears a big Jewish hook nose. It depends on what kind of mood he's in. Like sometimes that really breaks the crew up.
Oh, look, Mel's in the Jew nose again. What a joker. I love that Jew nose bit he does.
Do you know that he's now selling a book and necklaces fashioned after the nails they put into Christ's hands?
Oh.
Hey, there's Mel with that Jew nose.
Yeah, that cracks me up, the Jew nose. Could you wear that at lunch?
I'm wearing my Mel nail cross on my chest. The man is just making more and more money.
Yeah. Do you think we could get some of those Jew noses?
Yeah, I'd love to wear them for parties.
Believe me, he'll be marketing those soon. Get your Mel Jew nose.
The Jew clown nose.
I think Mel said he wanted to kill the New York Times film critic and his dog for his review because...
Yeah, I was reading Frank Rich this week. He said he made some kind of very...
He did?
Oh, yeah.
Threatening remarks.
Yeah, I don't have that article. I got to read that.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
That's not good.
Wow. So anyway, Martha's going to jail. Mel Gibson's running around making Jew movies. And
yeah, it's like Mel, when he's not thinking properly, he attacks, and then, somebody gets a hold of him and says, no, Mel, be more Jesus-like and say, you forgive him.
Yeah. I like that ad President Bush has, so you want to vote for him, he puts like 9/11 images, the firemen and all that.
Yeah.
Did you see where he walks up and he says, I have approved this message.
Right, that's nice.
The first thing that Bush did when 9/11 happened was he continued reading to school children while it was going on. And then he quickly and efficiently got Osama bin Laden's family out of New York because his ties to the bin Laden family and the oil business are so vast.
Saudi Arabia, yeah.
That was his first concern. Let's get Osama bin Laden's family out of here because we don't want them to get hurt.
Not the people of New York.
No.
Yeah, before we take care of that guy on the 90th floor looking for help.
Not the people in the World Trade Center.
Let's get bin Laden's family out.
Then he flew to where the action was, Oklahoma, I believe.
Yeah. He went under a bunker.
He actually said, is it safe to land in Oklahoma?
In the Midwest.
Yeah, we're going to go to Oklahoma.
All the problem is in New York? Where's Oklahoma from?
Yeah.
Boy, he hightailed. Remember the first couple hours? He was just running everywhere.
I was really angry about that.
We were fully prepared and ready to save the bin Ladens.
Yeah.
Because I'm most concerned about them getting out of New York or out of the country.
They grabbed Cheney and rushed him downstairs in the White House. And the president went to Oklahoma.
And they quickly got the bin Ladens out of the country because they're rich.
And it's really nice to exploit the worst tragedy in the history of this country to get votes in a commercial.
Yeah, go vote for him because he's the only guy who can run the country. He's a champ.
Stable leadership in a time of change.
We're going to Wyoming. There's trouble in New York.
Yeah, like I said, the dude eliminated stem cell research from this country and lied to the American public saying there were 60 viable strains. The truth is, and this is the truth, there's under 10, which is horrible.
That's nothing to work with.
No.
That's what that is.
Well, his friends at Bob Jones University don't like it.
No. They're very smart people over there at Bob Jones University.
Yeah, they're anti-abortion, anti-stem cell research, anti-science. They don't believe in evolution, but Bush goes and speaks to them.
Proud to speak.
proud.
They're anti-electricity.
Yeah. Just about. We'd be nowhere with that. If that university was running things, we'd be nowhere.
Yeah, they're anti the car. Anti
I want to tell you something that was invented by the devil. It's called the light bulb.
Here's Grandpa Al Munster setting the tone for a Howard Stern freedom of speech rally.
You know, we tried to get him to call in on your birthday, and he was doing fine right up until the day, and then he had to cancel. He just couldn't even talk on the phone.
Dude, that was May of 1987, Doug Hammarskjöld Plaza. A 19-year-old Artie Lang was there in the 5th row.
I think that was Dag, not Doug Hammarskjöld.
I said Doug.
Yeah, Grandpa, I think, had his feet cut off.
Yeah.
Did he really?
Well, he's like 100 years old, and
I think he's a diabetic or something.
Yeah, and he had his feet cut off.
I bet he could still...
He's a good dude, though.
I got a chick's phone number at that rally.
Did you?
Yeah.
How'd that work out?
Me and my buddy Jay went in, and we were hanging there, and we were just talking to chicks, and...
That's why what I'm thinking now, with all this FCC stuff going on, and them taking me off 6 stations, and the FCC preparing a case against me, which we're waiting to hear, even though now I hear they're holding off till after the election, but I doubt it.
Don't go for it. They're going to try to pretend they're not doing anything.
Yeah, I mean, I hope they do it already. I'm ready to fight. But I was thinking I was talking to Ross about this. We get like 4 superstar bands together.
Yeah.
We throw a big concert in Washington with the proceeds going to like Rock the Vote. Then, after the concert, we all get together and march on Washington. And forget about whether it would do any good against the FCC. Imagine we get tons of chicks to show up.
Yeah.
Booths like the Grateful Dead have.
It'd be great.
There's a whole grassroots thing going on. I'm getting calls from celebrities like Joan Rivers.
Come on, who else?
Well, like Billy Joe called me.
He did?
He was upset. And I went to call him back, and he must have changed his number because I can't get in touch with him.
Oh, Howard's calling. Let's change the number.
Well, he left me his number, and it's not the right number. And he changes his numbers all the time.
He probably is behind.
Because he moves every other week. What?
We have somebody calling in tomorrow who supports you, a comedian.
Who?
Margaret Cho.
Yeah, I was pleased to hear that.
Very nice.
Yeah.
And she's been a victim of that crazy, you're talking about the emailing thing, how people go crazy and bombard you with emails. She said some, she made some comments about the president or act, and she got all these emails from government agencies calling her a gook and the C word and stuff.
Yeah, good people.
Yeah, that's weird. So, and then a bunch of people are sending in music and stuff. So, and there's a guy on the phone, Johnny Lieberbaum, who has a website, freestern.com. I just want to make sure he's just not like...
Selling something.
Yeah, is he like in it because he really wants a free Stern, or is he just selling something?
Yeah.
Because it's a good idea if you want to sell stuff.
Get some traffic to that website.
Hey, Johnny.
Hey, Howard.
So, like, what's the freestern.com thing about?
Well, the Free Stern is all about, Howard, that we're on a mission to shake the establishment to the core by boycotting Clear Channel and their sponsors.
How do we do that?
Well, we have a site with an online petition on our website, which is freestern.com.
So let me understand something. Like, did you own a bunch of other websites, like porno websites or something, and then you just, like, use freestern.com to channel people to them? No.
In fact, though, we do have one of our Free Stern porn star diplomats is one of the girls that is in our website. But, no, I've never had a site like that before.
All right, so you're not like a guy who makes his living off the Internet?
No.
No, okay.
We're huge fans. We listen to your show every morning. I woke up in the morning. Your show wasn't on the radio. I couldn't believe it. In fact,
Are you selling anything on the website?
Yes.
What are you selling?
Well, it's a grassroots campaign that's being funded by the freestern.com merchandise that's available on our website.
Okay.
I mean, I don't have Jackie Martling money, so we have to fund it somehow.
Right. So what do you buy on there?
Well, you can buy Free Stern yarmulkes.
Really?
Yeah. In fact, if you go onto the site, you can see that they're available for sale.
That's funny.
We have thong panties. We have T-shirts. We have trucker hats. We've just got a few items that are available for sale.
I see, and that pays for the website.
Exactly.
So what's the movement? I mean, what's the Free Stern movement?
Well, the movement is that we want to come into New York, hopefully by the end of the week. We want to get our petition started online, which will start obviously with this phone call. And we want to start going state to state and ultimately end up in Texas in front of Clear Channel's corporate offices and get a petition signed with at least, hopefully as few as 26,000 names and as many as humanly possible.
Why a petition for Clear Channel? They're not going to do anything.
Well,
why not go after the congressmen who sit on that board that drags Clear Channel and Mel, all those guys?
Yeah, why don't you put their names there and say these are the people who you shouldn't support next time they come up for election?
Well, there are many different links on our site. We're going after a lot of people on our site.
All right. I mean, that's good.
We're going after Michael Powell. We're going after a lot of different people on the site. We're going after the FCC.
Why don't we just go after George Bush? Why don't we just say, hey, let's get rid of him?
Fine.
I mean, we got to. I don't know what to do.
I think that it's important that we just continue to exercise free radio, free speech, and free Stern. I think the idea is
who wrote that song on the website? I heard.
The song was written for this specific website, the FCC.
Who is it?
Who wrote that? You wrote it?
No, my friend Pete Mesiti wrote it. Actually, did you guys listen to it?
Yeah, I played it. I thought it was a little gay, actually.
Who is Mr. Mesiti? Has he written for anyone else?
Yeah, actually, he's done some work with Hootie and the Blowfish, and he was recently out in L.A. writing with Paul Stanley on some solo stuff. And the guy's actually done a lot of good stuff.
Can't Metallica write a song? Hey, I'll play a little of the song. I'll play a little bit of the song.
Okay, cool. Play.
Sounds a little Josie and the Pussycats.
You're familiar with the band Cracker?
Yeah.
Well, we were at a festival this weekend, actually, and we got together with those guys. We have a few pictures on our site with them wearing the Free Stern hats.
You're in a picture with Cracker.
And they're completely behind the cause as well, and they even spoke about it on stage, and Cake as well.
I asked Stain to write a song that we could rally behind, but then they backed out.
Really?
I was surprised, actually.
They backed out?
Yeah, they were going to come in and show their support. I said, hey, would you guys do a song? And they were like, yeah, okay. And then I said, why don't you just write something? They said, well, why don't you guys come up with some lyrics and we'll do like a song parody. And then...
Well, those guys certainly do a great job.
So we sent them the song parody lyrics, and they were like, we're not into this. And so I got a feeling they got nervous because Clear Channel controls every music station.
Right, and every venue is what you were saying.
Yeah. I think some of these musicians are like real afraid of Clear Channel. But why couldn't they just support us against the FCC? They don't say anything about Clear Channel. So then I said, well, why don't you guys just write a song? They were like, forget it.
Too much, huh?
Yeah. He might have too many words in there. It's not a bad song. It's just...
that chorus is good.
F the FCC.
Yeah.
F the FCC. It's a great hook, and that's what this is all about. F the FCC.
All right,
Michael Powell, and F Tawana Brawley.
Right.
Is she on the board or the commission?
These guys sound like they wrote the new theme to Friends.
Yeah, really.
All right, good job. Barbara
All right,
Bush.
so maybe... Okay, but it's catchy, though. You have to admit.
It is. Tell him I said thanks.
Cool.
All right, and Johnny's website is freestern.com. All right, Johnny.
So you think there's a chance we could maybe bring some of our delegates to New York possibly at the end of the week and bring in some yarmulkes and songs for everybody?
I don't know.
I'll take a yarmulke.
I don't see how that's going to help us.
Well, as I said, coming to New York is where we want to start our drive with the petition. We're starting it here, and we're going to start going to all the cities where you've been shut down.
You got a guy coaching you back there?
No, it's just my friend that actually worked on the site with me, my friend Chris Gordon.
All right, well, we'll talk. We'll talk, John.
Okay.
All right, later, brother.
Okay, thanks.
Some sort of freestern.com thing.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
Still don't know. But he's up to some kind of petition or something.
Some movement, states, I don't know.
He's starting here in New York. I know that. And somehow it involves getting on the show.
It would be nice if a really cool band would do a song.
Not Barbara's Bush?
What's wrong with Barbara's Bush, dude?
F the FCC.
Hey, why don't you do one, Artie?
I'll do it.
Yeah.
Right.
So listen to this. UPN, the network. There's a cartoon. I guess Artie's involved in it.
Yeah, I'm a voice on the cartoon.
Yeah, it's called Game Over. It's an animated, computer-generated animated series. They had to go back and delete nudity and salty language from a cartoon.
Oh, the drawings of nudity.
Right.
Yeah. Now, here's what they had to edit. A 2-second shot in which a female character's buttocks is clearly visible. A cartoon buttocks.
Right.
Bugs Bunny's ass you see all the time.
Right.
Executives also want to cut a line in which one character uses a a phrase to disparage the other.
What did he say?
Artie, what did you have to go in and recut?
Well, yeah, I got the show premieres tomorrow night. I got a frantic call last night that they had to recut stuff from the first show. So I went into the studio yesterday. I said, at one point I say break balls. They switched that to break chops. And I call somebody numbnuts. And they switched that. They actually switched it to this, numb nads. That's what the network said. They were freaking out that, people were going to get upset about it.
The decision has forced the producers to scramble to re-edit the episode and possibly recall one of the actors, Artie Lang, to re-record some dialogue. So, numb nuts to numb nads.
It's getting to be goddamn ridiculous.
That's what's going on. That's as a result.
This is just as stupid as it gets.
This is a result of Bush's right-wing agenda and the religious right in this country being so loud and vocal that somehow people think they're the majority.
It was completely ridiculous.
Yeah. This is what's going on.
Yeah.
Cartoon buttocks and numbnuts. And what was the other one?
And instead of
breaking balls.
Instead of breaking balls, I had to say breaking chops.
Unbelievable.
And I'm a dog. My character's like a dog. It's a family pet. And it was so goofy. So we had to redo it, and they got to re-edit it right away because it premieres tomorrow night.
Well, yeah, those two phrases would have just destroyed the country.
Yeah. If kids heard that, God forbid. Breaks balls.
And you got to see how hot the chick is. The drawing, it's like a Lara Croft. Lucy Liu plays this chick who's like a Lara Croft type.
Do you get to work with her?
I've never met her because she's in L.A.
Boy, I'd love to have sex with her.
We've done 6 episodes. I have scenes with her. My character talks to her character. I've never met her before in my life.
Yeah.
What
do? You just hear the playback?
I just hear they do it. It's such an easy gig, man. All I do is walk in. They have all my lines written in a row. I just say them a couple of times, and then they just put it in a cartoon.
You don't even hear Lucy Liu?
No.
What do you have to say?
Well, I'm
surprised they do it like that, because my dad used to record cartoons, like King Leonardo and Tennessee Tuxedo.
Right.
And all the actors would get together in the studio and jam off one another.
That never happened. They wanted me to come to a read-through originally, but it was in L.A. I couldn't make it out there. Yeah. And I've seen the finished product. It looks amazing. It's like a computer-generated cartoon. And the character Lucy Liu plays is hot. Like hot to the point where you'd want to...
Have sex with her.
Yeah, you want to...
You want to have cartoon sex with her.
Right.
I remember going as a kid to see Fritz the Cat, which was the first X-rated cartoon, and it was a naked cat, and I was hot for her.
Wow. Really?
She was a cat.
Yeah. Well, this chick is smoking, and it's Lucy Liu's voice, so you picture Lucy Liu and...
Yeah, well, you won't be seeing her from behind.
Well, that's...
Isn't it weird how, in a cartoon that draws a hot chick has to get a hot chick to voice it? You could get the ugliest chick in the world to do that. Yeah. They should get the ugliest chick in the world, because why not
give... It would cost less.
Well, yeah, and get ugly chicks, work... And they'll work hard. They probably sound sexier, ugly chicks.
Well, I guess, obviously getting a big celebrity helps them publicity-wise, but for some reason it makes it hotter that a hot chick is doing it, too.
Yeah, remember in that one cartoon where Kim Basinger played...
Oh, yeah.
Roger Rabbit.
Roger Rabbit.
Jessica Rabbit.
Was she Jessica Rabbit?
No.
I thought that was Kathleen Turner.
Kathleen Turner did the voice.
Oh, that makes it worse.
Oh, no, there was the other...
I'm Jessica Rabbit.
What? I can't hear you.
There was a Ralph Bakshi cartoon that she played in which I can't recall the name.
Oh, the Cool World.
Cool World. That's right.
Yeah, but then she comes to life, and it's
it sucks.
Kim Basinger.
Well, the scene they're talking about...
That didn't suck. That was hot.
The scene they're talking about in that thing... I play this, horny... My character is described as a 300-pound alcoholic beast.
Yeah.
Played by Artie Lang. And I'm, real horny, so... Lucy Liu's character's taking a shower, and my character drills a hole in the bathroom wall to look at her, and you see her ass.
Not anymore, you don't.
I know, but not anymore, and it's really a shame because, the animators really deserve a lot of credit because it was beautiful.
It was perfect.
It was a perfect ass, in a cartoon thing, and it's my guy looking at it, and now they had to switch it. I don't know how they're going to edit it, but...
You realize, in 20 years, you're going to be able to have sex with cartoons,
virtual.
Yeah. That's going to be so cool. You could have, cartoon ass.
But meanwhile, how far are we from what Artie's describing being called bestiality and being taken off the air completely?
Hey, how could a dog have sex with... Does he have sex with...
He doesn't have sex with her, but he's just like
he
the family...
wants to.
He's like the family pet who, of course, in a cartoon can talk, and he's just horny for you.
I think that's offensive.
He doesn't... Yeah, right.
And indecent.
Apparently other people do, too.
Yeah.
But it's on... it starts tomorrow night at 8.
Who can forget Ness?
Who can forget the moves on the field by the patriarch cartoon? And instead we're thinking about the acts of a rock star. Cartoon dog. Cartoon dog looking coveting the buttocks of a fine Asian actress, Lucy Liu. The kids should be thinking about the acts of Fred Flintstone. Instead, we're thinking of Lucy Liu and her moves on the field.
Lucy Liu, man.
Lucy Liu, yeah. I've never gotten to meet her.
She was hot in Kill Bill.
I heard the show just got picked up for another 6 episodes. We did 6 of them. So
how's it get picked up if it hasn't aired?
It hasn't even aired yet.
They ordered another 6 scripts because they liked the way these looked. That's what I was told.
Wow.
And it's easy cash, man. It takes me I do it right here in New York. It takes me 45 minutes.
You're lining your pocket.
What do you get for that? Like a lot of money?
I don't know.
I mean, not exactly, but it's good money, huh?
How much?
Do you get residuals?
And I would get residuals.
Wow.
Oh, nice.
It's put it this way: it's an amazing amount of money for an hour's worth of work.
Wow.
And I basically just talk like me. I don't do any major.
Can't anybody use my voice for anything?
Yeah, I just talk louder than I normally do, and they
I could be something.
The lines are in front of you. You say it, they direct you, they tell you exactly how to say it. They go, well, some actors get mad if you give them line readings. I'm like, not me, man. Just tell me how you want me to say it.
Bring it on.
Let's get out of here.
Yeah, I think in my cartoon, that one I'm developing for Spike Howard Stern, the high school years, I'm going to play all the parts.
You should. It's fun.
Well, I'm going to do my mother and father, I think. Howie.
Yeah, you should definitely do that. It makes it funnier.
Yeah. Then I could get some easy money like you do.
I assume you'd get more for that.
Yeah.
But,
all right, I got to take a break.
Are they getting you for the same price, or you have 3 different...
No, you got to hire me for that.
I'll tell you off the air what I'm getting.
Really?
Yeah,
okay,
I'll tell
good.
you.
All right.
Tomorrow night at 8 on UPN, Game Over.
All right, Game Over.
Absolutely.
Hey, let's pretend the mics are off, and then you'll tell me, and everyone will hear.
Well, I don't care. I don't care, but my agent says I'm going to get fired.
All right. With that, we go to commercial, and we're in commercial. So, Artie, what do you get for that?
$100,000 a week.
Wow. Oedipus used to be the guy who knew everything about punk music back in the...
Oh, he's a punk guy?
Yeah, he was a punker. And he had the punk show on BCN, and then they made him the program director, which shocked the hell out of everyone because he was playing all that fruity music.
But look at him. Look at how long he's lasted.
Yeah.
Hey, what's with the fruity music?
Hey, dude, you're too out there.
Yeah. Bring it in a little. Last time I was up in Boston, he took me to a great Italian joint, and he showed me a Super Bowl ring. Very impressive.
Yeah, I still say if Oedipus has a Super Bowl ring, they're not that valuable.
Now I don't want one.
Yeah. I'm like, well, wait a second. Oedipus? He wasn't out on the field.
Yeah, what about the middle linebacker who's...
Playing middle linebacker for the New England Patriots, Oedipus.
Hey, by the way, Howard, he sent me a note the other day, and he wanted you to know it's not like some fake or weird Super Bowl ring. It's the same one the players have.
Oh, it is. I saw it.
Yeah, I know.
It is good.
I almost got one, I thought, when Mel asked me, made me go to the dinner with the guy from the New England Patriots and his son.
People?
Yeah, the Kraft people.
They almost gave you one.
Well, Mel goes, I think the guy might give you a Super Bowl ring. And I was like,
wow.
Then that's worth coming to dinner for.
Oh, you didn't hear the story? Oh, you were away.
Oh, no. I remember, and I know the ending.
Yeah.
Because I was here that morning when you showed.
Yeah.
Would you like that jersey? Because Howard's trying to get rid of it.
Hey, meanwhile, somebody offered me $10,000 for it.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude,
see?
The fans up in Boston, they love their sports. You could get money for that thing.
$10,000?
It's so dumb, too.
Yeah.
It's like a Super Bowl jersey, supposedly the same one the players wore, but not like the knockoff one.
Yeah, there's only supposedly 60 of them made or something.
Yeah, come on. Yeah, right. If I have one, I guarantee you there was more than 60 made.
Exactly.
But somebody offered you $10,000?
Supposedly.
I was going to say, where's the check?
They wrote in and said, well, I'll give you $10,000 for it.
Sports memorabilia.
I'm pretty sure I threw it out already.
You did?
Yeah, I mean, it's dumb. It's a Stern #1 on it.
Oh.
What am I going to do with that? The Super Bowl ring, I don't even know that I care about that.
I mean, at least it would be real gold, right? It's made out of real.
So does Oedipus wear the ring?
No, he didn't wear the ring. What he did was he took it to the dinner because I guess he thought I'd be interested in it.
Yeah.
And he, in the middle...
Was he bring it out in a ring box?
Well, in the middle of, appetizers, he pulls out this enormous, velvet cloth thing. And, I'm in the middle of eating, my galamad, and he goes, Hey, Artie, look at this.
You're what?
Galamad.
Calamari?
Calamari, yeah.
Dude, where are you coming from?
It's just how I grew up.
Galamad.
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 It's calamari.
It's just how I grew up. Everyone around me growing up, that's how they said it. So
yeah, I know, but it's just not cool.
It is cool.
Galamad.
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 Let me teach you. Galamad.
No, come on.
How do you spell that?
All right, so I'm eating.
Yeah.
And Oedipus pulls out this big cloth, like a really sort of ceremonial-looking thing. And he goes, guess what I got in here? And I'm like, I don't know. And he pulls out
a human head?
Yeah, that's what it looked like. And he dumps it into my hand, and it is this just enormous ring with the Patriot symbol all in diamonds. And, the year they won. And, I mean, it's like the gaudiest, most enormous-looking thing you ever saw.
Does it fit his finger? No.
I put it on.
Did he put it on? You put it on.
I put it on, and it fit me pretty good. But it's nothing you could wear.
But the Oedipus got thin, feminine hands, like me.
He's not a big guy like you, Artie.
I didn't see him actually put it on. So
you should go get it sized to, like, one of those ring guards on there. Big giant ring. Because you sometimes see, like, Madden wearing a big Super Bowl ring. He's got those big sausage fingers.
Right. No, it looks like on a big football player, it looks kind of okay. But if you wore this, like if he had worn it to the dinner, it would have been ridiculous.
See, to me, the Super Bowl rings kind of look like your class ring that they try to sell you.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it looks
like. And from what my daughter tells me, no kids order the class ring anymore because they're so horrible.
Have you ever worn yours?
I never even bought one. I wouldn't even know what it looks like. I mean, I've seen pictures of them.
I didn't get one because I had to go to summer school.
You didn't exactly graduate.
I graduated third in my class in August of 1985.
Yeah, what was the summer school ring like?
There wasn't one.
You had a graduation.
We did, yeah. Two of us. 2 kids. That was the best day
Artie
of my life.
is top of the class.
That was the best day of my life.
Summer school graduation. But, so when he takes out the ring, what do? You just look at it.
It was me, Nick DiPaolo, and John. And, of course, John was wondering how much it was worth.
How much?
How much do you think you could get for this? And, we just passed it around and looked. I mean, what else do you do with it?
Yeah.
It's just an impressive-looking piece of jewelry.
Yeah.
But it's nothing I think he ever wears. He just carries it around in a velvet case.
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
Yeah.
Does he keep it in a safe or something?
I don't know what he does with it.
What is it worth? Did you ever find out?
We asked him, and he didn't really know. He didn't really know.
Because he's never going to sell it. It's too precious.
But you're right. If he gets one, that used to be a thing where...
He got one because he worked on the radio broadcast.
He produced the radio broadcast.
Yeah, and big deal. I mean, to me, the players are the only people who should have Super Bowl rings.
Yeah, because that must mean that the announcers get one.
So I wonder if Bob Kraft, when he met with me, like he was looking at the T-shirt and he goes, Stern doesn't deserve a ring because he didn't work on the broadcast. But
yeah, but
how many of those do you think he's got stashed away? Like, I don't understand. The more you have, the less they're worth.
Absolutely. Well, I'm
kind of proud of Bob Kraft not giving me a ring because at least he's keeping the integrity of the ring somewhat.
But I imagine they can commission you to make that ring anytime they want.
Yeah, exactly.
I knew a guy who worked for the Yankees, right? And he was the guy who ran the speed gun. He sat behind home plate, and when the pitcher threw a pitch, he tested how fast it was and just logged it for the team.
Okay.
And he got a ring.
Because he's employed by the team.
Right.
Yeah.
So, but it's...
Does the groundskeeper...
They might.
They probably do.
They really might.
Well, they have more to do with it than Oedipus did.
But what about the guys who sell the stuff in the stand?
I don't know about that.
I don't think they go that far.
I don't think they get that, no. They get their enormous salary.
So he has it like in a sack, his ring?
It's
and
like
a velvet thing?
Artie, guess what's in my sack? Your balls?
Artie, if you could stop eating for a moment, I'd like to show you my sack.
My Super Bowl sack.
My Super Bowl sack.
Is it a special velvet, like a...
It was like a maroon, like something you'd see in a jewelry store or something.
He takes it out.
Yeah, he's like, I got a surprise for you.
I'm fondling something in my sack.
What is this?
Hey, Artie, look at my sack.
Look at my Oedipal sack. What's Oedipus' real name? Do you know? Does anyone know?
No idea.
It's probably Robert Cross or something.
Did he call himself Oedipus because he was in love with his mother?
Yeah, that is a weird name.
Oedipus Rex. So he's got the ring, huh?
He's got a ring, and he's proud of it. It's a beautiful ring.
Good for him. I know. Don't give me one. I'll throw it out.
I saw a 78 Yankee World Series ring on eBay once, $5,000.
Why don't they make the ring like a cool ring, like a silver ring that like you could actually wear and enjoy, and like just subtly say Super Bowl champs?
Right.
Like, why is it got to be big, gaudy, jewels and diamonds?
Looking like a crown.
Well, these announcers...
It's gay.
The ex-players that announce games now that have rings, they always wear them for the broadcast.
Oh, yeah.
So when you see them holding the mic, there's just this enormous ring.
Yeah, I mean, it looks retarded.
John Madden does it.
Every once in a while, there are guys who have 2 or 3 or 4, and sometimes they'll wear all of them on different fingers.
No, they won't.
Yes, they look like brass knuckles.
Yeah.
They do?
Bradshaw, a lot of times Terry Bradshaw will wear 2 of his, he's got 4 of them.
Yeah.
Howard,
Where's 2 of them?
I sat on a plane next
I'd make 2 of them earrings and wear them matching.
I sat on a plane next to a guy who was a coach for somewhere. He'd been to 3 Cotton Bowls, and he had 3 rings on. I mean, I had to ask him about it because, it was his whole hand was just these 3 rings. I said, what do you do? He goes, I'm an assistant coach somewhere. But they're enormous.
See, people wear all of them. All of them that they can.
I might make a Howard Stern Show ring. And no one is going to... And you know who's not getting one? Bob Kraft.
Yeah.
He can have the jersey.
Yeah, he's getting
He gets the jersey. Yeah, thanks. I show up at your son's birthday party. I'm the entertainment. And I don't get a Super Bowl ring?
Your ring is in the mail, I'm sure.
I have all my awards hanging up. Like, not hanging up, but they're on my bookshelf. I use them.
Well, that makes sense.
I saw those last night.
You can't wear them, though, out when you're on a plane.
No. That's the problem with my awards. I have no rings to impress the ladies with. Oh, what's that ring? Oh, that's when I won the Billboard Award.
My Billboard ring.
That's me being the greatest radio personality of the year.
And Robin was asking earlier if, the groundskeepers get the rings. They absolutely do.
Right.
And the guys that sell the food in the stands don't. But, the head caterer for the Mets, he did catering for the luxury boxes, he had one.
Oh.
Almost anybody involved with the team gets one.
Yeah.
It's really sad when a player goes broke and you hear about them. They're
selling their ring.
They're selling the ring.
Yeah.
That happens a lot.
See, all my awards I have to keep at home. Maybe I should melt them into one big ring.
I was thinking, just get the award mounted in some kind of a gold thing.
I have the Billboard Award, and most of my awards are the same, though. It's the Billboard Award every year and the Radio and Record Award. And Friday Morning Quarterback Award.
Wasn't one of your awards like a baseball bat?
No.
What was that
Yeah,
for?
no, you got one year. It was a baseball bat.
I gave it to a guy I know who collects that stuff.
Why would somebody give you a baseball bat?
I don't know.
No, it was mounted. I think it was from Friday Morning Quarterback, and it was you got the Heavy Hitter of the Year award, but it was a baseball bat mounted.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't have that one.
That'd be too hard to explain.
That was when I got kids off drugs.
Yeah. Thank you. This is the Get the Kids Off Drugs ring.
Yeah, but the Super Bowl ring should be just like a nice-looking, snazzy ring that you wouldn't have to be all gaudy. It almost looks like women's costume jewelry.
A lot of them give them away.
They do?
Well, I mean, to family members. Like Jordan gave a couple to his dad or something. Not everybody wears them all the time.
It's not the kind of ring you'd wear, unless you're Elizabeth Taylor.
But no, those guys wear their rings.
And when you start winning multiple years, I think if you look at the Pittsburgh Steelers rings over the years, you don't have to get more intricate in the designs. So sometimes when they won their 4th Super Bowl, I think the number 4 is encrusted in diamonds in the middle of the ring.
Right.
Cheers.
But yeah, you see guys wearing them.
Yeah, I might have been a little bit more into the ring than that dumb T-shirt I got.
I think Casey has a ring. I think Casey went to a bowl.
That's because he was dating a football player who was in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, he got pinned or something.
Here's my ring. So you're with the Panthers, huh?
It means he's going steady.
Hey, Double A, what's up, man? Come on, let's get going. Double A.
Hey, what's going on, Hal?
Hey, what's going on?
Listen, being that WrestleMania is in Madison Square Garden this Sunday, is there any chance of you showing up as a special guest?
No.
No?
I feel dumb doing that.
You said that you and Vince were in the works on something.
Yeah, I told Vince, I said, give me $1 million and I'll show up at one of those world wrestling things.
And he said?
No. Because for a while he was trying to write me into one of the storylines, and I said, I'd really, to do that kind of thing and really lower myself, I need $1 million.
You would really hate that.
Yeah, I would just hate myself for doing it.
Yeah.
And Vince was like, I'm not giving you $1 million, but like maybe I'll give you $5,000. I'm like, I can get it.
$5,000, that's nothing to you.
It's nothing. No, I wouldn't say it's nothing, but I ain't gonna do that for.
Got any more of those tickets?
And I talked to Vince. He was going to try and come up with some idea for me to appear at WrestleMania. And I would appear there, but
What happened?
there was nothing funny going. I mean, no one had any good ideas. He says, well, what do you want to do? I never thought about what I would do if I was in a wrestling ring.
That never occurs to you.
No, I mean, like when I'm sitting and plotting out my life, I never said, gee, I hope one day I get in a wrestling ring with a bunch of maniacs.
Get that old dinosaur Imus in there and kick the crap out of him.
Yeah, I would do that. I'd be happy to fight him.
A dinosaur Imus.
This one guy I could actually take. He's pretty rickety.
Yeah.
I'd fight Michael Powell. He'd probably kick my ass, though. He looks like a big black guy.
But his back is out, you know?
Yeah. Oh, my back. Oh.
I've never even seen what he looks like. He's a big guy?
I saw a picture of him. He's white looking, though. He's a black guy who's white.
Right.
Like you know how light Colin Powell is.
Yes.
Well, this kid's even lighter. This guy looks like, you ever see like some of these Jewish guys walking around with a curly hair? That's what he looks like.
He looks like a Jewish guy.
Yeah, he looks like a Jewish guy. If he put on a yarmulke, you'd think he was a Jew.
Yeah, like Italian guys, too, with the curly hair.
Yeah. Wonder how he hurt his back. Probably kissing Bush's butt. Because let me bend over and kiss your ass more.
Oh, just went up.
Because he's kind of a young guy, and it's like, you know what, man? Stop trying to act like you're 80.
With the bad back.
But he's like very white looking. He's not like a black guy who's been accepted by his black brothers.
Right.
He's
no way.
accepted by his black brothers.
He's not street.
He's no street guy. There's a whole different kind of black person.
Yeah.
Those are the gay people who accept him.
He's not like old dirty bastard.
No.
No.
He's not on that level.
He's not even... Urkel's blacker than him.
But you don't understand. There's a whole group of black people like that. Nobody ever sees. They're like the Masons.
Yeah.
They're secretive.
I mean,
They just
you
pop
know,
up in power.
you know he's pretty white if he's a black Republican.
Yeah.
There's not too many of them. You can't find too many black Republicans.
Well, you know who's basically a white guy who I saw in person last week is August Wilson. Did you ever see him? He is like...
Who's that?
He's an author and a playwright.
A playwright who's, you know...
I never heard of him.
Well, you don't go to plays.
Damn right I don't. And I don't read books.
I guess...
He wrote Fences and great plays.
He wrote Fences. He wrote Streetcar Named Desire.
No, he didn't write Streetcar Named Desire.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm saying...
Fences, I never even heard of that.
That was a James Earl Jones.
But this guy, the head of the FCC, is like... Wayne Brady's Malcolm X compared to him.
Wayne Brady is a Malcolm X compared to him.
Michael Powell calls Brian Gumble darky.
Please.
Come here, boy.
See, you always got to go there.
Yeah. Oh, he's got to ruin it.
Brian Gumble is like the hey ya guy.
Hey ya.
But that's what, you know, white people don't realize. There are black people like that. There's a whole section of blacks that are white.
Right. Yeah. Michael Powell's an honorary Osmond brother. Hey now.
They don't even listen to music like that.
Hey now. Hey now. You want to go to WrestleMania?
Oh, definite, man. I love wrestling.
All right, here's a pair of tickets to WrestleMania.
Oh.
And then you get to go to the party with Gay KC and WWE diva Ivory.
You know Ivory, right?
You know who Ivory is?
Yeah.
Is she hot?
Not one of the best of them, but I bang her.
Lucky her.
Sunday at Madison Square Garden, WrestleMania 20, live and on pay-per-view. And you're from out of town, so... Where are you from?
I'm Jersey.
Yeah. So we have to fly you in.
Double A.
Are we going to put him up in a hotel?
No necessary. Not necessary.
Double A used to have a pizzeria that I went into all the time.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah.
Double A once came in here with a wrestling belt. He's like a real freak.
No, I know. I never have him pegged for a wrestling fan, actually.
You have a belt?
Yeah, I got 3 of them.
Got trim.
You could tell he ain't beating up anybody, Double A.
No.
He's a peaceful guy.
Definite.
What, do you think it's real? Are you one of those guys?
Yeah.
Get out of here.
For the
Come
most
on.
part, I mean, you know, they got their, like, scripts and all, but they take a pounding in that ring, you know?
Yeah.
All the moves and stuff are definitely real.
And do you get caught up in his stories and everything?
Oh, yeah, without a doubt.
Like, what's Diva Ivory's story?
Ivory hasn't been around in a while. She used to be she used to be one of the trainers on that MTV when they used to do the contest on MTV, but she hasn't really been in the scripts much lately.
Yeah, a lot of the chicks get to be trainers.
So you watch it wherever it is. You watch it on MTV. You watch it on UPN.
Definitely, without a doubt.
He's hardcore.
Definitely, without a doubt.
All right, hold on, dude.
Hey, thanks, Howard.
Yeah, you deserve this.
They can't put on enough wrestling shows for him.
No.
Definitely, without a doubt.
You know what's great about Double A is he wears an enormous sign that says Double A with an arrow pointing to him.
Yeah, it's a big gold, gaudy thing.
Yeah, with a huge gold chain.
And you're wondering if people will wear a Super Bowl ring.
Definitely.
Double A.
Double A.
It says Double A with an arrow.
Yeah, Double A is an arrow pointing to his face.
Here I am.
And what's the name Double A mean?
I don't know. I never asked him that.
Is that his wrestling name?
Maybe.
Double A.
Double A.
Double A.
Howard, he's back on line 6.
I'm on line 6.
Hey, Double A.
Hey, what's going on?
What does Double A mean?
That's from wrestling. When I used to be in wrestling, it used to be my nickname. So.
You were a wrestler.
Oh, Robin got it.
You were in wrestling?
Yeah, in high school. You know, junior high, grammar school.
Oh,
wrestling.
Oh, wait, so not pro wrestling, real wrestling.
Yeah.
But those guys don't have names, nicknames.
Oh yeah, well I had a nickname. Stuck with me.
He became a wrestler and try to take high school wrestling to the next level where they can yell at each other.
No.
Hey, get over here!
I can kick you out dumbly.
All right, here's my manager, Ivory.
In high school wrestling, you don't hit people with chairs.
No. Come on here. I'm gonna hit you in the head dumbly without a doubt.
So you gave yourself a wrestling name for high school wrestling?
Yeah, it was my nickname.
What was your special
I was
hold?
gonna be triple one.
I'm going to give you the Double A double hold.
Double whammy.
It's a scary nickname, too, Double A. They must have...
What does it mean?
Is your name Aaron something or
No.
Double A? Why Double A, though?
Means hey, don't hurt me.
Well, like a double A battery? What were you?
No, my name's Angelo, so I was awesome at wrestling, so the nickname always stuck, Double A. So
what's the second A? Angelo was 1A.
No, Awesome Angelo.
Oh, Awesome Angelo.
Yeah,
I'm Awesome Angelo. Double A's.
Definitely, without a doubt.
And what's that big that big gold sign you wear that says Double A?
That was a gift from some girl, so.
And what's with the arrow? It points to you?
Yeah, exactly. There's a lot of history with the Double A mistake.
Yeah, Awesome Angelo.
Awesome Angelo. Give me the name. It's stuck. What can I do? Someone give me the sign. I don't know.
Who made you Awesome Angelo?
It's just my record. Self-proclaimed.
I'm self-proclaimed Awesome Angelo.
I was looking in there.
Acrobatic Angelo.
What was so awesome about you?
Oh, I was really good at wrestling.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What do you do now? You have a pizzeria?
No, we sold that. I mean...
It was a great pizzeria.
Yeah, thanks, Artie.
Awesome Angelo.
You didn't know Awesome Angelo was making your pizza.
Angelo.
What are you doing now?
Just, a little bit of real estate, relaxing, enjoying life.
Oh, you like you're semi-retired?
Yeah, somewhat.
When you sell a pizzeria, there's a lot of money in that.
A lot of cash, actually.
He's got plenty of free time because Will just reminded me he was here at 5:15 in the morning to meet Bon Jovi.
Yeah.
Not too many people doing that, especially guys.
A wrestling and Bon Jovi fan.
Oh, definite. When you're from Jersey, he's
Double A loves
Double
it.
Wayne.
Wow.
Awesome. He's awesome.
I flew over Bon Jovi's house the other day. I saw it in a
Pretty
helicopter.
big, huh?
Yeah, wow, some spread.
Mm-hmm.
And he lives right near Springsteen.
Man.
I think he's got a Springsteen heart on.
I think so.
Yeah.
I used to live over the pizzeria.
So who would you rather do, Bon Jovi or The Rock?
Neither. The Rock, most definitely.
The Rock.
The Rock. Neither one, man. That's one thing I'll never be is gay. So.
That's the one thing.
Even though you have a gay wrestling name.
My wrestling name is Double Gay.
Seriously, if you could be with one guy, just to hang out with, would it be Bon Jovi or The Rock?
Oh, Bon Jovi.
Oh, really?
Definite. Jersey. We talk about The Rock. Without a doubt.
All right, bro. Hold on, I'll give you tickets.
All right, thanks, dude.
Double A. Awesome Angelo.
Awesome Angelo.
Without a doubt.
How could we have gone this long without knowing he was Awesome Angelo?
Without a doubt.
Without a doubt, most definitely.
You know what they made at this place? Bacon pizza. Oh, my God.
Is that great?
Bacon pizza?
White pizza with bacon strips on it. Madone.
Oh, you're a mess.
I put a few of them away.
Baba Booey and I went out to dinner last night.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
That's nice.
I drank.
Baba
He didn't.
Booey.
Baba Booey.
You're a drag when you're drinking. The other guy isn't.
You drank on a weeknight, huh?
Yeah, I stopped that rule about not drinking on a weeknight.
But why does it bother you if the other person is not drinking?
Social, it's fun.
But I don't understand what you get out of somebody else taking a drink.
It's fun.
Yeah, you don't want to.
He's high, you're high.
You don't want to be alone.
We weren't drinking to get drunk.
Right. You weren't drinking at all.
I don't drink on weeknights anymore.
What's that about?
I haven't. I've had that rule for a long time. I mean, I break it once in a great while, but it's just hard for me to get up if I drink.
Obviously, he did something fairly wrong.
Would it bother you if he wasn't eating as well?
Oh, he ate. It was good, right?
It was great.
Good dinner.
No, I'm just saying, could you sit with somebody and eat without them eating and not feel bad about it?
No, why would you go to dinner if someone's not going to eat?
Oh, I hate that. That's why I don't even go to dinner with Dominic anymore. Since he got his stomach stapled, it's like such a drag. It used to be so much fun to go to dinner with him.
At your birthday?
Because you'd always stuff in the middle of the table. And
Right, he was always ordering extra food.
I was like, I need to mash up my fish.
Do you have anything soft?
now the guy's sitting there chopping up soft fish.
At your birthday party, he gave me all of his risotto.
Yeah, I mean, what fun is that?
Yeah, he's giving away food now.
Yeah.
It used to be funny with the guy. I'll tell you what, and I swear I'm not making this up. I think he looks much worse than.
You do, really?
I thought he used to have like a commanding presence when he walked in the room. He was big. He was Dominic.
Yeah.
Now he walks in, he's like all withered like a prune, and
He looks like...
yeah, and he sounds
weak.
He sounds weak.
Yeah, he looks like you should help him to a chair.
Yeah. I think they ought to unstaple him and let him go blow up again.
Let's get Dominic a seat.
And didn't he look more handsome? So he was like one of those guys who, if he just lost some weight, he'd be so handsome.
He had a look.
Yeah.
But he listened to you, and then it went bad.
No, I never said it to him.
Well, you always told him that he needed to lose weight, and he listens to everything you say.
I don't know. It's just when you get your stomach stapled, like you lose the weight so quick, you look sick.
I'm looking at Randy Jackson. Randy Jackson, somebody ought to get him to the hospital.
Yeah, he looks odd.
Yeah.
Same with Al Roker, all those people.
Right. Al Roker looks weird.
He looks bizarre.
The only person I've seen who looks really good after having their stomach, shrunk with a ring, Sharon Osbourne.
Yeah.
Right. I mean,
She improved incredibly.
She made a pact with Satan. She looks awesome, like sexy. What did she say about me on her show? Did you hear it?
No.
All right. I got the tape. I just don't know if it's worthwhile playing.
I think it's her and Tom Arnold.
Her and Tom Arnold. You know what's weird, though? I was thinking about this, too. Like, everyone you know has cable. Everyone. Even these religious kooks. And they have cable. And I'm watching Comedy Central. They have South Park. There's an old episode, where the kids give their parents herpes to get them back from getting them chicken pox. Did you ever see that one? So funny. It's really funny. All the kids, the parents go, hey, let's expose our kids to chicken pox, because that way when they get older, it's much more dangerous and it's horrible for them. So the kids find out, and they go to this old whore, and they take her herpes, and they put the parents' toothbrushes all over the herpes.
Oh, you're kidding.
And then the parents all get herpes. And I'm watching this, and I go, every kid, this thing is, my 11-year-old watches.
Right, kids love it.
She's like, well, how'd the parents get herpes? So I'm like, well, the whore's toothbrush, they rubbed it in the face. So these kids were all watching this stuff. Now, no parents sitting there watching what their kid watches. You're too busy. But radio, for some reason, they feel they have to regulate. Because radio is the public airways. Well, dude, throw the radio out of your house, and then you don't have a threat. And you got to get Bush out of office. And every time I say that, I go, God, he's hearing about this. Don't think he isn't.
Please, of course he hears it.
They're in a race now that is at a dead heat. In fact,
and the latest polls are showing Kerry winning if they were running today.
The latest polls are showing anyone but Bush. And I can't help but think we have something to do with that. We are hammering away at this guy, and we have millions and millions and millions of people who listen to us.
In fact, they would prefer that you shut up because people are apathetic.
Right.
You're getting them all riled up.
I know. And I am getting nervous. For me personally, and I don't need this. I'm being honest with you. It's not even like it's my show anymore. Between Tom and Dead Air Dave and the 60 other affiliates who sit with some guy I've never met on a button, what am I doing when I can move over to a new industry?
And have total freedom.
Total freedom. And I'm not even going to get on there and just FFF. I just want to be able to do what I want. I just want to be able to say what I want to say without slandering or libeling anyone. That's the bottom line. But I want to be able to use the language that I think is funny. I can't keep editing myself. And Bill O'Reilly, who, is on the Fox News channel, calls me personally to say, man, if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have a career. I recognize what you pioneered, but then gets on the air and kind of lamely, like he kind of said, I think maybe something supportive. Who would even know?
You can't even tell.
He's afraid. They're all afraid to back me. First of all...
Well, that's part of the problem with people just jumping in after you open the door. They don't care about how the door got open.
Well,
they would never hold it for anyone else.
Not only that, let's be real honest. Most broadcasters would love to see me off the air because, quite frankly, I'm better at it than they are.
And then they could say how they all say they invented it anyway.
Well, yeah,
it would look that way.
You know how Oprah pretends to be a genius when Phil Donahue created her whole show. Phil doesn't get any penny of that.
Right, nobody even remembers Phil.
Right, but I remember. And how about Seacrest didn't say Seacrest out last night?
Seacrest out?
Oh, really?
He didn't?
Yeah.
Funny.
Now we're going to make him stop saying
yeah,
it?
He's all embarrassed.
That we've gotten into it, he's going to stop now? Did you have your meetings yesterday?
No, I spoke to my agent, which is what I told you I'd do.
What happened?
I don't know. We just talked. And he understood where I was coming from. He said, I don't know why you'd want a part of all of this. He understood.
But I thought that was what you were doing, getting clear on how you felt about it.
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure what I feel, but I know I'm pissed, and I know that I don't know if I said I think I'm starting to feel like I might want to leave what they call terrestrial radio. Have you ever heard that term before?
Terrestrial?
Yeah, or
No, I've never heard of that.
I'm hearing that on all the newscasts that this is called terrestrial radio, and there's satellite radio,
extraterrestrial,
which is extraterrestrial. I don't know.
Never heard that before.
Meg Griffin wrote me a long, beautiful note and said something about terrestrial radio, and I went,
"Oh, Meg would know."
Well, she's in satellite radio, so she knows like what we're called.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Meg would know.
No, we don't know what we're called.
She's always, at war with everything, so she'd know what the name is.
Well, she's a good person to have on your side. I got to tell you, she, when she writes you a note, you don't feel like you're so alone.
Yeah, Meg delayed the closing down of the bottom line for a week and a half.
Yeah. That's not easy to do.
I mean, really.
It was a goner before she stepped in.
It was a goner.
It lasted 10 extra days with Meg.
Raising funds, and the girl can fight.
What did she write? I love when she expresses.
She might be falling in love with me, finally.
I think she is.
This is it.
Yeah.
I think this is it.
I think she might want it.
I've always thought she secretly dug you.
She couldn't admit it before.
Not when we were in our 20s. I'll tell you that.
It was hidden.
That's when I needed her. Like, if I was courting Meg, I would have, like, one of my hippie friends find out, like, 20 songs that are, like, not even on signed labels or, like, small labels.
Yeah, those underground bands.
I go, Meg, I want to share something with you. I had a girlfriend like that. My first girlfriend, Robin, who you've met many times.
She was into that stuff?
Yeah, she knew all the... Like, she turned me on to Seals and Crofts when they were, like, an underground band.
Right.
Now it seems like they're a bunch of pussies, but... She turned me on to them.
Back then, it was radical.
I was like, wow. And I turned her on to, like, Cream. And she'd go, Cream? That's 2 years ago.
What are you talking about?
Right, you're always trying to find something that would impress her.
Yeah. You ever hear the Jay Giles Band?
When Meg and I were disc jockeys at that progressive radio station, her distaste for me was apparent because not only was I not cool, not only did I work for the man and put up whatever the man told me to do.
Right.
I just figured that's the only way I'm going to get another job. What did I know? And then on my show, I played like Crosby, Stills, and Nash.
Right.
And even her and her boyfriend used to put me down and go, you play such commercial music. I go, well, yeah, that's kind of what I hear on the radio, and people seem to like it. No, they don't like it. They're being force-fed that. Oh. So they put me on like mornings or middays when more commercial music was acceptable.
Right.
I might have actually had 3 listeners. Played something you could recognize. Well, Meg would get on, and she'd play music, and I'd listen to it. I'd write down some of the stuff she played, so the next morning I'd play it, and then they'd think I was cool. What did I care? And this never sounded right.
I used to love to listen to that one show she got to do a year where she played whatever she wanted to. That Christmas show.
Yeah, well, I had to listen and write stuff down.
It was always fascinating.
In the station we worked at, nobody could pick up, so I couldn't write down the songs because I couldn't hear the station.
You couldn't hear it once you left?
I also couldn't last through 2 songs because it was so horrible. I'd be like, I got to listen to this and write it down.
Right.
I got to listen to some of the stuff she's playing, but it's like classic folk. So it's Tracy Chapman, Sean Colvin, Indigo Girls, Suzanne Vega, Joni Mitchell, Bob Dylan.
Any guys show up?
Woody Guthrie.
Nice. No John Prine?
No John Prine, no Thirsty Boots.
No, that's too commercial.
Thirsty Boots.
Thirsty Boots is too commercial. He sold 4 records.
That's beyond obscure.
No Thirsty Boots. Who is Thirsty Boots?
John Prine.
Oh.
It's like one of those.
I thought it was a dude.
Really?
Would you play like Flying Burrito Brothers?
No.
Would she? I don't know.
They became the Eagles, man.
Yeah, they're too commercial.
No, in Firefall, no.
No Poco.
Poco first album, yes.
Poco first album, before they caught on, yes. Anything more commercial, no.
You could get her with some Joni Mitchell.
I see Levon Helm, Richard Thompson, and Roseanne Cash have all stopped by her show recently.
Whoa. Levon Helm, how'd you get him?
And Phil Roy, I don't know who that is.
You should stop by the dentist.
Phil Roy's just a buddy.
I remember when the new bosses came in where we worked, and they told me, like, throw out all the records and just play 10. I did it. She was disgusted.
I know. She couldn't understand why you were doing
How could you throw out those records?
What's wrong with you, man?
Nothing. I just want to get paid. Honey. Whatever he says, he owns the station. I don't.
I like having heat in my apartment.
Yeah.
Well, that's the beauty of this. You've so not wanted to be a rebel.
Now I'm forced into being one. But if I get into Meg's pants as a result, who's to say it's a bad thing?
It was worth it, yeah.
Yeah. I'm looking into the satellite thing. These guys,
Are they ready for prime time or not?
they're not. They got maybe at most 50,000 units ready to sell. 50,000 units. We need 50. We need 5 million the first day.
You know, if you announce that you're going to satellite radio, they'll produce them out real quick.
For some reason, you could get these Indians and Chinamen to produce anything fast, and for some reason they can't produce these satellite receivers
They
fast.
must have the same people who do the animation. They need 5 years.
Yeah, it's like doing animation. Like, they can't get these satellite things together.
That really seems odd to me that they wouldn't be able to get that together quickly.
Well, it all depends on demand.
Me too.
They did not expect the demand
Right.
to go up exponentially, which would happen if Howard announced he was going into satellite radio.
If I said I'm going into satellite radio, you would think they'd be able, within 3 months, to turn around and manufacture 1 million radios.
That's not how it works. You know, those things are years in advance. You know, it's like we want 50 now and 50 later, and, you know, they've already planned out how they're going to roll it out, and then you come and throw a whole monkey wrench in it.
No, but don't forget, I had conversations with these guys 3 years ago.
And you said no.
And because they couldn't roll them out fast enough.
Ah.
I know something about this.
They don't have the money then.
It's not the money. They don't have the technology to roll these out fast.
What are you
I don't know what. I don't know. They told me they
technology's
can't get them done quick enough. They said it to me.
That's crazy.
And that's what I said. That's why we were sitting here today.
We need some can-do people in satellite.
I don't mind if an article's bad about me as long as the picture's good. I love these rags because they show you pictures of Patrick Swayze and you're like, you think he had facial surgery? And they show you before and after pictures.
Right.
It's pretty obvious he had something done.
Somebody told he showed up in that Whoopi show not too long ago. He was a guest star, and they said he looked like an elf from Middle Earth.
And he was like the best looking dude ever.
No.
Oh man, I like this story. There's a new movie being made with Will Ferrell and Robert Duvall.
Yeah.
And they're not getting along because Robert Duvall's old school and believes in sticking to the script, and Will Ferrell's ad-libbing all over the place.
No.
And Duvall's going berserk.
Bobby D.
Yeah, he don't want that. He's like, come on. What are you writing a script for? What am I memorizing this crap?
Yeah.
You don't want to hear about it.
Yeah.
There's some weird article in here about how Rob Schneider, who does our show all the time and who was in the great movie Deuce Bigalow, Male Gigolo, that he can't, because he wants to vote on the Academy Awards, and the Academy won't let him become a voter because they said his movies aren't good enough and that he's in crappy movies. And I'm like, well, like, who, like...
Is Adam Sandler allowed to vote?
Well, what about Elizabeth Taylor?
But my point is, what are they talking about?
What about
everyone in that academy's made crappy movies?
Jack Black gets the vote.
What about 90% of the people in SAG? Everyone's made
Howard,
crap movie.
the big cut against him is that they say he plays the same character in all his movies.
What? And just what does Julia Roberts do?
What did Mickey Rooney do for 50 years?
Well, Tom Hanks gets to vote, and he's even been in a Rob Schneider movie.
Which one?
I don't know. But they point that out. Right, Gary? What movie?
I think they say that Kathy Bates was in one of his movies, but that Tom Hanks has worked with him on shows. I guess they were on SNL together or something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so. I mean, I'm not saying Rob's done all highbrow work, but whoa.
How dare they? It's a movie.
Got me upset.
They had a closed-door meeting, and nobody's allowed to know what went on in the meeting, but some of the people spoke about it.
And he's the only guy they picked out?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, does Adam Sandler get to vote? I guess Pauly Shore doesn't. But
Here's a good story. Catherine Zeta-Jones
yes.
is jealous of a lot of these women who get real ugly in their movies, and she wants to get ugly in a movie.
Well,
Yeah. She wants to.
how's that different from real life?
She wants to get really, really ugly so that she can get an Academy Award.
I've been ugly in several movies. It hasn't helped my career.
Yeah, I can't believe you haven't won an Academy Award.
I mean, if getting ugly is all there is to it.
Yeah. There's some people in the Academy who felt that basically Rob Schneider has played very similar characters over and over.
That is so retarded.
That's not right at all. He's very good.
Ed Begley Jr. has gone to bat for Rob Schneider, supposedly.
Oh, that's good.
Now, that's sad.
But, I mean, like, Ed Begley Jr. can vote.
Is
What has he been
voting?
in? Yeah, I mean, what movie did he get in?
They're bringing out the big guns.
Yeah. The committee that votes on membership is headed by Tom Hanks and Kathy Bates, who have both worked with Schneider in the past. Maybe that's why they won't let him in. Maybe they didn't like working with him. I don't know.
Kathy Bates, the movie I think that she's in with him is The Waterboy with Sandler. Kathy Bates is like a lead role in that.
Yeah, and that was okay to do, right?
Yeah, for the paycheck.
And by the way, I was on the internet yesterday looking at the trailer for Predator versus Alien.
Yeah, I've heard that this is coming out.
I'm really excited about it, but the trailer isn't that good.
I saw the trailer for Hellboy
That looked good.
yesterday, and I was like, well, I don't know.
Yeah?
I'm still on the fence about that one, too.
I didn't even know Hellboy was a comic book.
I didn't either.
I'm going to go see Hellboy, but I'm very excited about Predator versus Alien, although I already know who's going to win.
Who's going to win?
Well, Alien. Because Predator's
from outer space, too.
But Predator's just like a guy in a cool hunting uniform, and Arnold Schwarzenegger beat him. And Alien, it was like
Sigourney Weaver beat Alien.
Not clearly, though. And it certainly took her 3 movies to do it. I mean, Alien is way more powerful than Predator. How would Predator...
beat Alien every movie.
Excuse me. How would Predator beat Alien if, in fact, Alien beat tons of humans and Predator lost to Arnold Schwarzenegger
But
in the jungle?
Predator beat up a bunch of humans before Arnold got him.
All someone has to do is hide themselves in mud, and they can beat Predator.
Look, Alien lost to a girl.
Not really.
You guys...
but he didn't lose. It was never clear that he lost. He continues.
You guys realize...
No. You don't even understand. It's a new alien every movie. She kicks aliens' butt every movie.
Yeah, but he comes back.
You should
so
stop.
He doesn't...
You said you were impressing Teresa with this conversation.
She's impressed.
I was going to say, you guys realize these are movies.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, there's got to be...
He thinks that Alien is coming back. No, those are new aliens every time. They're just reborn.
By the way, yeah, because the species goes on.
Yes, but not that alien. She kicks every alien's butt.
Well, I still say Alien will be Predator. Or unless they make it lame like Freddy versus Jason and there's no real winner.
Right.
Now, was that no good? You saw that and it wasn't good?
It turns out not to be good at the end.
Yeah, I heard there's no winner. I have it sitting on my desk. I haven't watched it because there's no winner.
Because I was thinking about actually watching that.
That's just some writer's lame take on things where he wants to...
keep it going.
Yeah.
We're pumping life back into both of those franchises.
I got a personal phone call yesterday from Gina Gershon, the actress who supports us in our fight against the government and would come on the air and say so if we wanted her to.
Yeah. It's funny because I just saw her in the latest episode of Curb Your Enthusiasm.
She's awesome.
Great.
Yeah, what does she do?
She's she works at the dry cleaner and
she plays a Hasidic woman
who's really sexy and wants to bang Larry David really bad.
And she looks good?
She looks great.
I was talking to Jimmy Kimmel the other night. We were thinking of going to Italy together, me, Jimmy.
You're leaving the country and moving to Italy?
We were going to go on vacation.
Oh, it's just a vacation.
Well, me, Jimmy, Adam, Daniel, and a couple other people. Mm-hmm. Couples. Don was telling me, like, everyone's calling for interviews, now that I'm the target of the government again.
Yeah. So he said for a while he was being beaten down by all this.
I walked in his office one day, and Deborah Norville was on the phone like, I need to talk to Howard. Don was like, well, he's not doing any interviews because he's got 25 hours on the air. What does he need to talk to you for? Oh, but no, with all due respect. Because, they have the,
Well, they usually get outraged.
They do. They can't believe it.
That you won't do an interview.
He should get his voice out there. Yeah, right.
That's what you're after.
My voice is out there. Yeah, yesterday, Ted Koppel's office has been calling for 2 weeks.
Is that right?
And Don said he's got 25 hours. So now Ted Koppel called Don. And he goes, Don? And Don's like, yeah. He goes, I want to speak to Howard Stern. So Don goes, well, he does 25 hours on the air. He goes, Don, I want to speak to Howard Stern. Yes, but he does 25 hours. Don? He said, that's all he kept saying over and over again.
Really?
He's like, well, forceful, because he thinks everybody wants to talk to him. And I said to Don, I said, call back Ted Koppel and tell him the following thought. Do 4 shows that are supportive of me, and then maybe I'll come on.
Right.
Because he's going, well, I'm very supportive. And then you go on, and they're not supportive at all.
Yeah, they leave you twisting in the wind.
Yeah, right. It's like, you know what? I don't have to justify myself to you. I don't want to hear you do your little stupid spin on my story.
Then you'll play devil's advocate while I'm there.
Well, I got a phone call yesterday from Stone Phillips.
Oh, yeah, what'd he say?
He was just like, hey, Howard and I have always been friendly, and I think I've done some pretty good pieces on him. And
Never has a man been more aptly named.
Yeah.
He's just saying that,
Phillips.
You guys
Stone.
did 2 good pieces together.
Yeah.
And, and you could do another one.
Gee, great.
He's been to your house, been to your mom's house and stuff.
Yeah, we remember all that.
That might have been a mistake.
But he wasn't hard-pressed, and he was more playing up like the friend.
Well, there was something I did with him where I wasn't too thrilled.
Yeah, and I'm trying to remember what it was.
I'm sure I have a case against him.
Is he the guy that didn't they do that documentary on you on MSNBC where they took all your clips?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about him. I don't trust him.
He came to your house, didn't he?
No,
he came to the parents' house.
Oh.
Yeah, I wasn't going to do it at my house.
And then he came to our studio once while he was doing it with you.
Yeah, he was okay. I mean,
it wasn't a glowing.
No.
Yeah, he didn't.
He didn't put in that part of the story where the woman in the wheelchair came in and was thanking me for helping save her life.
Hey, wasn't it?
Even though we staged it.
Was it Katie Couric who came in here and told
No, Katie Couric interviewed me in the other studio, the other air studio, and was glowing about my movie and how wonderful it was. And then I get on with her, and she was like, so tell me about your horrible, and I was like, Whoa. I said, didn't you just sit here and compliment me, Katie, for 10 minutes when the camera wasn't rolling about how great my movie is and how much you respect me? I never said that.
Right, I remember that.
And I went, whoa, you're seriously ill. You're a very ill woman. You didn't just say that. No, I wasn't saying that. I said, I saw your movie. You were lying. And then I went to use a C word, and I didn't. Yes.
The guys are asking here, would you ever sit down with 60 Minutes?
Oh, you mean the people who, if you're not going to jail, put you in jail? No, I don't think so. 60 Minutes. Those scumbags. That creep, Hewitt. Only bad crap to say about me. F them and their dumb show that attracts geezers like me.
It is a great show, but you don't want to be on it.
Hell no. They're not going to treat me fairly. They suck ass to, like, opera singers. Oh, and Clint Eastwood.
And Michael Jackson.
Yeah, even Michael Jackson.
Almost everybody can get a good interview but you.
Yeah. And Billy Crystal, you would have thought he was God when they interviewed him. Imus they do. They let him interview Imus, a guy who mumbles for a living. Hey, Pat, what's up?
Oh, Howard.
Yo.
Yeah, your instincts are totally right. The alien would kick the Predator's ass.
Of course.
The Predator hunts for sport. The alien hunts for survival.
Of course.
Look, the alien bleeds acid.
Oh, I know. It's fine. But
you know that. They hunt. They don't know that. All right. Look, thank you. Hey, by the way, anybody who listens to the show now, there's required reading. I hate for this to be like school.
All right. What are we reading?
Well, there's a whole bunch of articles coming out about the show and people who support the show and are pointing out the truth. I put them up on howardstern.com.
That's become a political site.
Well, it's sort of turning into that now. There's a link there because it says required reading. And we've put up not too much reading because I don't want to assign too much to the class the first day.
Right away.
Yeah, but you really do need to read this stuff. if you're going to really get active. I don't ask you to do much, but you should read some of these articles. Vinny says he knows why Stone Phillips is pissed off at me.
Oh, Stone Phillips is pissed?
I mean, why I'm pissed off.
I remember this. No, while you were pissed off at him, this was great radio. It was when your movie came out, and I think you were done promoting it, and somehow they scammed Allison. They were going to do a piece on Allison. They were following her around.
Yeah.
And you knew what they were trying to do, which is basically to get to you through her. And I remember you getting on the phone with her while they were at your house or they were about to go to your house, and you pretty much put the kibosh on it right on the air in the middle of the interview.
Oh, good.
That was it was really good radio. You should dig up the notes on that.
All right, I'll take a look.
Yeah, it was about like 6 years ago.
Hello, my Debbie.
Thank you, Vinny.
All right, man, take care.
He's got a great memory. I have no recollection.
Vinny's the show historian.
I'm the idiot Devon.
He really does know a lot.
You know what? It stays there, too. There's so many things I don't remember, but for some reason, your show, it sticks with you.
I don't remember our tapes, but I remember Vinny's tapes.
Yeah.
No, I don't remember those. Hey, Howard, can I get sued when you play that tape of, me saying that thing, I'm scratching my you-know-what?
Yes.
Can I get sued now?
Yes.
Please stop playing that.
No. In fact, you will be the first person fined by the FCC, personally.
Cabby could not be louder in the morning.
Yeah, Cabby. He does overnights now, so you see him in the hall, and I'm walking in this morning, and he goes, "Hey, beautiful!" And it's really weird. It's like an attack almost. You talk about getting sucker punched in hockey. I mean, it's weird because you don't know, it's kind of like a sexual harassment thing. Like he just yells really at the top of...
very loud.
So I came into Artie, I said, Jesus Christ, it's embarrassing. He yells out, "Hey, beautiful," and you don't even know what to do. And then what did he say to you? Oh,
well, I'll clean it up for the
Go ahead.
But I mean, he basically at the top of his lungs goes, "Hey, Artie, can I give you oral?"
Yeah, but not even oral.
No, really
but real loud, and you're like,
it's a verbal attack.
Yeah, I've seen him yell that stuff at KC. It's very loud. It's.
Boy, he really does want to be seen.
Yeah.
Strange because he is calling attention to himself.
He really has to get into therapy.
Kind of groggy in the morning, And
that's a lot of pressure to always have to be the center of attention like him.
Yeah.
I mean, they helped me in therapy with that.
But he likes it. I mean, he doesn't see it as a problem.
Oh, I bet you he does.
You think?
Yeah. I mean, come on, always be the buffoon yelling out, "Hey, let me give you oral."
I just don't get that he's suffering from this.
He's a good cat. I really like him, but he's got to chill.
He's a great guy, but if you have that problem, a job like this makes it hard to overcome because you are the center of attention.
But don't you go into this because you have that problem?
Yeah, but you could get enough attention being on the radio that you kind of feel full.
Yeah,
he never feels full.
Come on, wait a minute. It's Cabby's show you're talking about. It's not like he's here.
I don't know.
It spills out into the hallway.
Cabby would like to be a much bigger star than you're even aware of.
Hey, beautiful! I'm like, whoa.
So no,
your ass is looking particularly good.
His cup is not full, Howard.
No, it runneth over.
Wow.
He's got plenty of room in that cup that he needs to put more in.
You're plenty hungry.
Did you see, speaking of people whose cup isn't full and they really should have no problem, that Liza Minnelli and her ex-husband were thinking of doing their divorce on reality TV?
They should do it.
Oh, my God.
Somehow the deal has fallen through, but they were actually entertaining that notion.
Why does that surprise you?
Well, look at the allegations. He's accusing her of being a drunk who beat him.
Yeah. But you see what they would do if they put it on TV? He'd get all his money.
Well, they say they both get paid.
Right.
But my point is, these aren't the kind of things you really want people saying about you in public necessarily.
Boy, that would be a great show, huh?
Oh, I'd have to watch.
I would watch that.
I think it might ruin their divorce.
They could put it on for 24 hours a day. It'd be better than the O.J. trial.
Mm-hmm.
Well, just hearing him testify that she beat him up.
Didn't he threaten to sue the last reality show they were putting together for VH1?
Yeah, he got all nuts with that. Yeah,
he's a walking lawsuit, that guy.
Yeah, so I suppose that's why people may have pulled out after discussing this with him for a while, because he really was very controlling of that VH1 show.
You remember, you were supposed to be at that dinner.
Yeah, remember they invited you.
They invited you to
Yeah, Liza and David Guest invited me to go to a dinner, thinking that if I show up on their reality show, it would get some ratings.
That would have been good.
Yeah. I should have gone.
Actually, that would have been good.
But I just can't imagine you want to sit around having people go through the intimate details of your marriage breakup. But they were thinking of it. It fell through. It won't happen, but
too bad.
It was actually in negotiation.
Got to take a break. We'll come back. We'll do the rest of the news for you right after these words.
Well, I love that Tom Arnold took Roseanne's money, and then he got married, and that woman took Roseanne's money, too.
Yeah. Everyone's still fighting over Roseanne's money.
There's a few good examples for the guys. Like, Chris Judd is the best. For like a few weeks, he got like $7 million or something.
And who wouldn't want to be married to Jennifer Lopez for a few weeks?
Well, that's what I
That'd
mean.
be fun.
Yeah, why not?
I was going to have to listen to her the rest of my life.
There's absolutely no downside to that situation.
How sick is Jennifer Lopez, though? I mean, she's now
already wrapped up again,
in a
right?
serious relationship with Mark Anthony. And it's like, honey, do you take a breath? Like, if I was Ben Affleck, I'd go, what was wrong with me? I was just reading Entertainment Weekly's list of the 25 funniest people in comedy.
Oh, yeah?
And I got to tell you, it's really eye-opening. I didn't realize how funny some of these people were.
Okay, who's funny?
Well, number 6 is Ellen DeGeneres.
Really?
Yes. And number 7, because he wasn't good enough to beat her, was Bill Murray. So you got to...
Murray is not as funny as Ellen DeGeneres.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a little funnier.
Because you know how funny Ellen DeGeneres is. I mean, Bill Murray's okay, but she blows him away.
Maybe he lost it. I don't know.
Where would there ever be a list in terms of who's funny? And Bill Murray would be number 7, and Ellen DeGeneres would be number 6. These guys must have been as high as a kite when they wrote this.
Yeah, because they find Ellen funny.
Yeah. Awesome. Jim Carrey's number 10.
Yeah. Behind Ellen.
Yes.
Way behind.
They gave Bob Smagel some props. He's a pretty funny guy. They made him number 9. Ellen's still funnier than him.
Right. Wow.
Yeah. Number 2 is Jon Stewart and the Daily Show team. When did you ever laugh at that? He's a funny guy. I have John on.
Who made the list?
Number 1 is Chris Rock, but that's, of course, true.
Right.
It's hard to argue with that.
They didn't get that wrong, but who was on this panel that put this list together?
I don't know. I think this guy, Bob DeGeneres. I don't know who that is. Ellen DeGeneres, number 6.
You know, number 25, I was looking at it. Number 25, I think, was Kelly Ripa.
No.
Yeah, look at the whole, look at the back part.
No. Kelly Ripa?
Yeah.
Yeah, number 25. Well, she tied with David Tell. Because Dave's been working his entire life trying to be funny.
Oh, that's going to kill him.
Yeah. He's only as funny as Kelly Ripa. That's an insult.
You know, Dave, get out of the industry.
That's fantastic.
Sarah Silverman made the list, I think.
Really? What number is she?
24.
She's not as funny as Ellen DeGeneres.
Yeah, she's not as funny as Ellen DeGeneres.
Sarah's very funny.
Sarah's real funny. I've seen her stand up. It's very funny. Well, this is a whacked out list.
Yeah, they do these things just to make people talk, obviously.
Yeah, they get me talking.
You put Kelly Ripa on a funny list, you'll get people talking.
Listen to this. This is going to really bum me out. Ed Markey is a Democrat from Massachusetts. Mm-hmm. He's the chief sponsor of the bill that just passed the Congress to basically get us off the air.
Yes.
Very close ties to Senator Kerry. So.
Oh, forget it.
None of them are any better.
We better get out of the country.
Yeah, but I still say vote for Kerry.
It's just not our country anymore.
I still rather have Bush out of office because he's gloating over all this.